Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the first reading vlog in the new library. She has some explaining to do. I said, first of all, he's blonde. Second of all, he has long hair. First reading vlog in the new library. I am in the biggest reading mood. I'm just like, you can't trust men like that. This is insane. We are kicking it off with just a simple mood reading one. So this actually kind of starts back when I was not completely moved over here, so still at home a lot of the time. And I was kind of figuring out what I wanted to read, hence the mood reading. So you might hear me talk about Into the Blue in the first couple clips, but I did not end up finishing this in the video and or making much progress. So if you hear me talking about this, that would be why. So we are kicking it off back at home, where I am once again trying to figure out what I want to read and what I'm in the mood for. So let's get into it. So you guys, I'm taking mood reading very seriously. I have not read any more of Into the Blue. I tried to last night, but my brain was just not braining. But today I did start Metal Slinger because the sequel comes out soon. I've been waiting like 2 years for it, and I wanted to reread this since I finished it, and I just kept thinking about this book today, and I was so excited, and I just kept remembering things. So I think I might stick with this one right now. I made it to page 24. So I don't want to come on here too soon because that's what's happened with my reading vlogs the last couple of months. I'll like talk about a book and then I'll just soft DNF it. The main guy Kai in this, literally on page 1 it says he ties his blonde hair in a high knot. I said, first of all, he's blonde. Second of all, he has long hair. I don't know about that, but like I don't ever picture people or settings in detail. Although Dean got me low-key acting different around blondes lately, I ain't gonna lie. Hello friends, it has been probably a week since I've updated, but I've just been reading like a couple chapters at night, nothing crazy, but I am still reading Metal Slinger because I really want to get to the second one. I'm probably like a fourth of the way through. When I first read this, I rated it 5 stars, and kind of on the reread, I'm just noticing some other things and like taking a step back, which I feel like my reading experience has been a little different because I'm just reading like a chapter at night, but I just am not as obsessed with it as I was when I first read it. I am still really excited though, because this is one of those books that once you finish it, you want to go back and pick up on some Easter eggs and see if you can pick up on like what's actually going on. So I think in the next couple chapters especially, I'm going to be really locking in. I do remember there's like a journey in this book, which I feel like fantasy books, there's always a journey and it just always takes forever. That's my update. I don't got much more to say than that because this is a reread. Hi guys, good morning. I do have some book updates. Honestly, I might soft DNF this for now because I just am not into it and it's making me feel like I'm slumping again, and like I want to be reading and like before bed I have time, but this is just not keeping me awake at night. I don't think I'm really in the fantasy mood, so I might skim this because I do want to read the second one and it's on Kindle Unlimited, so like I can read it. So yeah, that is update with that one. But this is a book that I've wanted to read since it came out because I feel like just everyone's talking about it and whatever. And I was at TJ Maxx the other day looking for other stuff, and I of course looked at the book section and I saw this literally, it won't focus, but $14.99 for a hardcover, and I felt that was a really good price for this book considering it's so popular right now too. And I was like, oh, should I still get it? Because I do have a Libby hold. Yeah, my Libby hold was, there was like 100 people ahead of me. There wasn't that many copies, so I bought this. And I read the sample on Kindle, and I am hooked, absolutely hooked. Like I could not stop reading. I read until I literally couldn't, until the sample stopped, and I am so excited to keep reading this. I just want to read all day. It's really rainy out too, so I just want to be here and read. I didn't know exactly what this is about, but to me it's kind of reading as a thriller, which I'm interested in because I feel like it's kind of genre bending, fiction and also thrilling, I guess. It follows our main girl Natalie, and she has this farm. I don't know where, it might be in Utah, like in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. But so she lives this like natural life. She has like 6 kids, and she also is like a influencer, I want to say. So she has like a filming crew and nannies who take care of her kids all day basically. And she makes all this content about being like a, you know, like a perfect housewife, whatever. The book changes perspectives kind of, and she wakes up in a life that isn't the one she knows. It says her home, her husband, her children, they're all familiar but wrong. Her kitchen's different and just everything's different. And I just got to that point in this book where she like wakes up and everything's different. So I just want to like keep reading because I'm so interested in what's going on, because we only only got 30 pages of her perfect influencer life, so I'm really interested to see what's going on now in the present, it's called, because that's such a big chunk of the book. I was expecting it to switch like later on in the book. Also, in the past chapters, it's told kind of interestingly. There's parts of it that you feel like she's narrating, and then there's these like italic questions as if she's being interviewed, and she answers them just like really quick in a paragraph, and then it moves on again. I'm really intrigued to see how that ties up. Today definitely seems like a day where I just want to sit here and read all day. First reading vlog in the new library, which I am planning to do a 24-hour readathon, but since I was kind of slumping with this, I want to finish this video obviously and just make sure that I'm good before I start that, because starting that if you're slumping, just terrible idea. That is, I guess, what you can look forward to content-wise from me. Hi guys, I have an update. So I just got back here and I listened to the audiobook on my way home. So now I'm like that far in. I think it says I'm like 20-ish% through. So I'm on page 77, and when I first started listening, I was a little bit like I'm kind of bored, but now I'm like really invested. The chapters have been really short and there's just a lot to uncover, and I'm really interested to see where this goes. The way it's been told was not what I was expecting after reading the back and kind of hearing about this. We're getting past and then also the past, like the past and then also the past. This is so hard to explain because it's like technically both are the past. So in the one timeline, it's like the 1800s that she gets taken back to from her like normal life, where it's her home, but like her kids are different, her husband's familiar, but it's not the same person. Like they're on the same land and everything. So we're getting that perspective, and in that one she just like has no clue what's going on because it's still, I think, the same day that she woke up and her life was different. And then the other timeline is the past, but the past from her normal life, I guess, and it's her college years, and she went to Harvard, so we're getting that. And her eyes are really being opened at college right now to just the world, because she hasn't really traveled much and or gotten away from home or her family, so she's just seen a lot. So that is what's going on now in the college past timeline, we'll call it. She just met her husband, so I'm interested about that because we really don't know much about him, because we saw him in the present chapter, the first one, and then we just got transported to the past, the 1800 timeline, and now he's just like a completely different person a little bit. So I'm really interested because I feel like there's just been so many hints at what's going on and that something just crazy's going on, and I'm just so interested to see how this all wraps up. That is what's going on here. I'll probably read a little bit more tonight maybe. Okay guys, I have read a little bit more today. I am on, oh, it's a different day. I don't know if I was wearing this last time and need to clarify, but I'm on page 106 now, and I just finished that chapter. And the way it ended, I'm kind of now rethinking any theories I did have about this book. I don't know now. I'm really like interested to see what's going on, but also I'm not super invested yet. I'm not like addicted to the story, but also like I'm just in such a weird time with my life. I feel like I just have more in the back of my mind to do, like, oh, I should unload the dishwasher, I should unload the dryer, like stuff like that I think I should do more than read. So I'm trying to just let myself read. I don't know why I went on that tangent, but going into this book as blind as I did is fun because then I can just make up my own theories, and I've heard literally no one say anything about it. All I've seen is it literally blow up and just be everywhere, but I haven't heard anyone like review it really. It's so interesting because I can have so many theories that way. With what I just read, I didn't even think about that could be going on. Yeah, same thing's just going on. We're getting the like 1800s timeline and then the college timeline, and in the college timeline she just got married and had her first kid, which I'm not gonna like go into it, but they were like married and had a kid within like a year and a half or so of knowing each other. I'm just like, you can't trust men like that. That is just not how I live my life because I don't trust men. So I'm just here having a big question mark over my head, not really knowing what's going on. I feel like too, reading the college timeline, it feels really different the way our main character Natalie is thinking than what I read in like the present day one, like the first couple chapters. I'm just so interested to see how this all ties together basically. this is genuinely exactly what I'm talking about. Our main character, she's 10 days postpartum, and she just kind of realized something about her husband when they were just talking, and I'm like, I'm not trying to say I told you so, but maybe if you would have waited to get married. I have too many trust issues to marry someone after that short of time dating. Not to yuck anyone's yum, but personally, not for me. Okay, it is the next day. I have read 60 pages of this today, and I'm about to sit down and read some more. I'm interested in it, but I'm not super addicted to it or invested in the story. I'm just more like curious about what's actually going on. I feel like I don't really have much to say because it's kind of mundane. Stuff is going on under the surface, but we're just seeing the day-to-day lives. So yeah, I'm like halfway now. Honestly, I kind of want to finish it today. Okay, I just read 40 more pages, and this book is so interesting and so just different from anything I've ever read, and it really makes me wonder what other people are thinking about it and rating about it, because like I talked about earlier, I haven't seen anyone say their thoughts about it. I've just seen everyone reading it and like it being on, like it's the GMA book club book, like it's just everywhere, and I don't know how I'm feeling about it. It's really easy to get through because just the way it's set up is one chapter is one timeline, and then the next chapter is always the other timeline, and it just goes back and forth like that. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, this is getting good. The chapters are getting shorter and things are actually happening. Puzzle pieces are falling into place. So much just happened, now I'm confused. Whoa. Ooh. What the f is going on now? What? I'm so confused. I genuinely am so confused. I am so confused. This is insane. Wow. I wanna cry. Wow. Holy crap. I'm going on a TikTok deep dive. We will talk probably tomorrow. Hi guys. Hi guys, good morning. It is the next morning. This was all I could think about last night. It's one of those books that I don't have a rating. Like, I have no clue. It's so weird because it's one of those books that like the ending, the reveals, and like what's actually going on just changes the entire book for you. So it's like I could have been not necessarily loving it, but then at the end I have to reconsider everything because of the ending. I've just been so indecisive lately too, because I just have to make so many decisions with my new apartment and just in general. So I don't have a rating yet. Maybe I will at the end of this video, but I have no clue. But in other news, I am in the biggest reading mood ever, which the past couple months I've really been slumping on and off, but now I'm in such a reading mood, which is great because I was kind of talking about how I was gonna like soft DNF this, but now I'm like in the mood for it. I'm ready to keep going with it. I read a couple chapters last night, non-skimming. I kind of said I was gonna skim a little bit, but now I'm just like, no, like I just want to read everything. Loving this feeling because I have not felt like this in so long, hence why I'm literally 4 books behind my reading goal. I don't want to jinx, I'm gonna knock on some wood, but I just want to read everything, and that has been a rare feeling lately. Let's do a Metal Slinger update. I am on chapter 20, page 156, and it's going good. I'm at the point in the story during like the journey, so it's a little mundane, I guess, but where I'm at now, something is kind of happening on that, so it is going to pick up a bit. I am reading it mostly on Kindle because it is on Kindle Unlimited, which I canceled Kindle Unlimited for the last couple months, but I kept my Kindle on airplane mode to keep a couple books, including this one. But my dad actually got us Kindle Unlimited for free for 3 months because of the deal they were doing, which I still don't understand how we got it. I'm kind of concerned if he got like scammed or something, because normally only new customers can get the deals, not returning customers, which is a whole other tangent. But yeah, so I think I might actually sit outside and read. It's like 60s which is nice. My windows are open. It's going good. This is why I'm mood reading, because I am such a mood reader. Like, I was reading this book 2 weeks ago and I was not in the mood for it, about to DNF it, and now I can't stop reading. Which I knew that because I gave it 5 stars the first time, but I just wasn't in the mood, and now I'm so in the mood for it, which is so exciting because now I can read the second one after this. I'm 40% now. I love this book. I love these characters. I love them together too. Hi guys, I'm coming at you live from my bedroom because my dishwasher is so loud and it's on right now, but I just had to update you guys. I am now on 45% of this book. I haven't been reading for the last couple hours. Tell me why. This was in the back of my mind the whole time. Like, I need to get home and read. I genuinely have not been in this big of a reading mood, which I feel like saying this, knock on wood, might jinx me, but I'm so obsessed with reading and filming and everything, which I was expecting to happen when I moved, because there's new places to film and I can just like do what I want when I want. Obviously now, instead of, you know, living at home, basing my schedule around other people's, but now I'm just so excited to it. Obviously, like, redoing my shelves has something to do with that, but I am living life reading wise. So yeah, I really want to get far into this tonight. I don't really have much else to do tonight, but I want to read this so bad. I have had a headache all day though, because I think I'm dehydrated from yesterday, which I didn't do anything yesterday. I was just at home and I didn't have a water bottle, and genuinely, when I don't have a water bottle, which is like rare, this is the first time it's happened in years, I don't drink water. It's like, hey, who would have thought, you know? So that's like the only thing preventing me from binging this book tonight. I'm gonna lock in. I am so excited. I just cannot believe how much of a difference it makes when you're like in such a big reading mood, or like in the mood for a book, because I was genuinely gonna like DNF this when it's one of my 5-star reads. So it's like, girl, just give it some time, don't push it, whatever. I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna want to go right into the second one after this, which, sneak peek at my next reading vlog, it's gonna be new releases, reading new releases. So that one will be in there. And also I feel like this is probably not gonna be super long, but it's already at like a decent length, and I do want this up soon, so I need to lock in. I feel like the first time I read this, the journey that they go on, or I almost called it a road trip. I don't even think there's cars in this world. The traveling they did, I feel like I remember it taking a lot more of the book than it did this time. I think it took 10 to 12%, and it wasn't boring at all or mundane. So I just was really slumping when I first was reading this again earlier. So yeah, let's get back into it. I'm so excited. I probably won't see you again until my dishwasher is done, like, talking, because it's so loud. I did not remember this. Oh my god, I forgot about that too. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yes! Bro, I knew I'd loved this character. Oh my god, these books always make me like I'm giddy, and I love them so much, but I am so jealous of the main girl in this. I'm like, put me in. I don't care so long as I have a husband like him. Oh my god, I feel so alone. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm 55% now. I'm gonna keep going another hour until I have to leave and go to Chili's. I love this man. I'm so jealous of Bren. I just want a husband like that. You know what's really unfortunate? That mates don't exist in real life. I want the mental tether. Like, you know, I want the mental tether as like a leash. Like, where you at, bro? This is why reading Yesteryear was nice, because there's kind of a romance in it, but it wasn't one I envied or anything. But this, I'm like, give me a boyfriend. He knows her so well. Before I'm done asking, he is dismounted, landing on his feet in one smooth motion. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous that men like this can exist. I mean, I ain't met one, but it's like, I am a dating show hater. I actually watched the first 10 minutes of the new Love Island season with my whole family, and we were like not enjoying it. But I've been on Love Island TikTok recently. I cannot open this. I've been on Love Island TikTok recently. Oh, I'm making a dirty soda, by the way. FOMO got to me for real. I just watched the first 2 episodes and I'm kind of really into it. After being a lifelong love relationship show hater, I'm into it. That's all I can think about. So I put my phone in the other room so I can't get distracted. So long story short, I'm making this and locking down to read the book because I want to read it so bad and like it's so good, but I can't stop thinking about Love Island and I keep getting distracted with my phone. Oh, crap. I really just want to sit here and watch Love Island in like color or something, honestly. I'm gonna force myself to read one more chapter, and then if I'm still just like thinking about it, we'll pause for reading. But I did read a lot today because I think I was like 40% through this, so I did read like 25%, which is good when you put it like that. It's still going great, by the way. I'm just obsessing over something else at the moment. Hello. I have 100-ish pages left, and I'm sitting down and forcing myself to finish the book because all I want to do is watch Love Island, but I really need to finish the book because it's not like the book has lost my interest at all. No, like it's the most interested I've been in it. I just am hyper fixating on Love Island, and when I hyper fixate on something like this, it's all I want to do. So I'm forcing myself to finish this. Let's lock in and do that also so I can end this video. I remember the ending being crazy at this and a lot happening, but I don't really remember what happened like at all. I just remember having these crazy reactions, so it's like you think I would remember, but of course I don't. I might actually have to read this physically because I feel like I'm gonna be like punching the book. I remembered a couple chapters ago what happens and I'm not happy about it, but I don't doubt my girl Rachel Schneider. I think it will be explained correctly in the second book, but this is just gonna be painful to read again. So let's do it. I think this is the last chapter, so I have like 15 pages left, 10. Because when I read this the first time I was like, I'm actually confused, but this time I understand. I just don't remember. She has some explaining to do. Okay guys, let's quickly talk about the two books I read in today's video. So the first book I finished was Yesteryear, and at first I really didn't think of a rating, but then it came to me. I think I'm gonna give it a 4-star because it's a very intriguing story and I was invested in it the entire time, and just the writing and how it was told I really enjoyed because it kept me on my feet till I figured out what was going on. And I do enjoy reading about like messy, unlikable characters, so this was really interesting to me, and I think the ending was definitely kind of crazy and like I still have questions, but I think it was well done and it makes sense and it's like trippy and mind-boggling, but I really enjoyed this book. I just love reading like unique stories like this that kind of have a blend of genres like fiction and then also like mystery thriller. And then of course the reread for Metal Slinger, which I think I'm just gonna stick with my 5-star rating for this one. I feel like this time it definitely did go down a bit, but that's because I was not in the mood for this when I first started it, but at the end I was again super invested, and I'm so excited to read the second one and get answers hopefully and just see how Rachel Schneider like ties everything up and just continues the story. I'm really interested because it's been such a long time coming because I read this at the end of 2024, so I've been waiting a while and I'm so excited. I think I already have it downloaded on my Kindle, so we are going to hop right into that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what you guys have been reading lately and if you're a mood reader or like you can just read anything and like it's fine. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.